You ever bitten into a bad apple before? And went, oh, that's disgusting. Today we're going to talk about a bad apple that was a mom to one of the kings of Judah. And we're going to mostly talk about the power of motherhood and the power that a mom has. And the Old Testament and the New Testament give us scriptures that help us see the incredible power that a mom has over especially her son. And we are in this tumultuous time of the Old Testament where the kings of Israel and Judah are pretty much walking away from the one true God. And today we're going to talk about Ahaziah. And Ahaziah was another king that just didn't do very well. And let's read the story and let's see what happens and the influence that his mother had on Ahaziah. It says in chapter 22 of 2 Chronicles, starting in verse 1. Oh, by the way, good morning. I'm Pastor Rini. Welcome to 747 Morning Inspiration. We're so glad you're with us. We're going through the Bible in a year. And if you're new to the program, just go to our website at our church at V as in victory, vccfresno.org, vccfresno.org. Get to the Bible app, download the Bible app, and hit the 1-year reading plan, and you'll get caught right up to where we are today in 2 Chronicles 22. And I am this year putting my emphasis on the Old Testament because of the importance of the Old Testament to help us understand better the New Testament. So, beginning verse 1, chapter 22. And the inhabitants of Jerusalem made Ahaziah, the youngest son of Jehoram, by the way, king in his place. For the band of men that came with the Arabians to the camp had killed all the older sons. So Ahaziah, the son of Jehoram, king of Judah, reigned. Ahaziah was 22 years old when he began to reign. And he reigned 1 year in Jerusalem. Not a very long reign for the king. And here's the reason why. His mother's name was Athaliah, the granddaughter of Omri. He also walked in the ways of the house of Ahab, for his mother was his counselor in doing wickedly. So Athaliah was a wicked mother, and she taught and counseled her son to do wicked, ungodly things. Verse 4, he did what was evil in the sight of the Lord, as the house of Ahab had done, for after the death of his father they were counselors to his undoing. So the power of a mother is unmatched in anything on this side of heaven. And Athaliah, unfortunately, counseled her son to do what was evil. She was apparently power hungry and wanted to remove all his competition, but also did not want to submit to the one true God. And God wasn't going to put up with this. God was desperately trying to get men in power that were going to serve the one true God. So it says in verse 7, but it was ordained by God that the downfall of Ahaziah should come about through his going to visit Joram. So the bad decisions and the bad counsel by Athaliah, the mother, to her son, led him to join forces with a corrupt neighbor. And we know that old saying, corrupt friends, corrupt morals. He joined forces with a corrupt neighbor. And so it says, for when he came there, he went out with Jehoram to meet Jehu, the son of Nimshi, whom the Lord had anointed to destroy the house of Ahab. So God is raising up some kings to take out other kings. And when Jehu was executing judgment on the house of Ahab, he met the princes of Judah and the sons of Ahaziah's brothers who attended Ahaziah, and he killed them. He searched Ahaziah. He searched for Ahaziah, and he was captured while hiding in Samaria. And he was brought to Jehu and put to death. And they buried him, for they said, he is the grandson of Jehoshaphat, who sought the Lord with all his heart, and the house of Ahaziah had no one able to rule the kingdom. So Ahaziah had a mother who was evil, and she taught her son to do evil. And because of her wickedness, he aligned himself with a corrupt neighbor, and the corrupt neighbor actually got him killed. and he only reigned 1 year. But because of his grandfather, who everybody respected, Jehoshaphat, who served the one true God, instead of hanging him on the wall or beheading him or whatever, or burning him, they, out of respect of his grandfather, buried him. And then the mother, Athaliah, takes over. It says in verse 10, now when Athaliah, the mother of Ahaziah, saw her son was dead, she arose and destroyed all the royal family of the house of Judah. She literally went out and she just got rid of anyone with any royal blood because she wanted to be really the ruler. But Jehoshabeath, which is the daughter of the king, took Joash, the son of Ahaziah, and stole him away from among the king's sons who were about to be put to death. And she put him and his nurse in a bedroom. And Jehoshabeath, the daughter of King Jehoram, the wife of Jehoiada, the priest, because she was a sister of Ahaziah, hid from Athaliah, so that she did not put him to death. And he remained with them 6 years. So there's one left with royal blood in hiding for 6 years, hidden in the house of God, while Athaliah reigned over the land. So the mother's bad counsel got her son killed after a year. She went out with her wickedness and killed everybody around her. But God preserved someone. He preserved some royalty. Now this is not often that the Bible talks about the wickedness of a mother. Most of the Bible talks about the benefits and the wise counsel of a good mother. God himself refers to himself with motherly words in some of his descriptions of how he loves us. For instance, Proverbs has a lot of great messages about the power of a mother. Proverbs 31, 26 and 27 says this: she opens her mouth with wisdom, and the teaching of kindness is on her tongue. She looks well to the ways of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. So it exalts the power of the teachings of her mother, and how when she works hard and teaches that work value to her children. Isaiah 49:15. Can a woman forget her nursing child, that she should have no compassion on the son of her womb? Even these may forget, yet I will not forget you. So God says, just like a mother would never forget her children. But even if she did, I would not. So he extols the mother as the one who has this everlasting love for her child. And in the unlikely scenario where the mother would forget her child, God says, I will not forget you. So, the essence of a mother is to bring stability of training and love and compassion and nurturing into a home, and, according to Proverbs, teach a work ethic. I love what it says in Proverbs 10:1. A wise, Timothy 1:5. I am reminded of your sincere faith, a faith that dwelt first in your grandmother Lois, and your mother Eunice, and now I am sure dwells in you as well. So his grandmother Lois and his mother Eunice brought their faith to Timothy. So the power of a mother can either ruin a child or lead a child to a life of righteousness. Those lessons are never lost. And so in the rare occasion that there's a wicked mother, you can see how it devastates the king and a kingdom because of the power of a mother. Titus 2:3-5 also gives us the understanding that the power of a mother it lasts her entire life. It says in Titus 2:3-5, older women likewise are to be reverent in behavior, not slanderers or slaves to much wine. They are to teach what is good, And so train the young women to love their husbands and children, to be self-controlled, pure, working at home, kind, and submissive to their own husbands, that the word of God may not be revealed. The beautiful thing about the power of a mother is it lasts her whole life. She has an impact as a young wife, she has an impact as a young mother, and she has an incredible impact as a grandmother to teach those young women how to be good mothers. And the moral of the story is the king lost his life because he had a wicked mother who counseled him. So moms, this is for you today. Your value lasts until your very last breath. Every word you speak, every action you take, you influence others. There is a power in the mother. And to bring faith to your children and your grandchildren is extremely important. A praying grandmother can change a nation. So let me encourage you today, moms. You're doing well. Keep loving the Lord. Keep sharing your wisdom with others. And perhaps we'll see some great young men rise up because of the love of their mother to do mighty things. Well, I love you all. Hope you have a great day. And I will see you tomorrow morning at, that's right, 7:47. See you then. Oh, hit the like. Bye-bye.